Hello. Today we're going to be doing both of our top 5 favorite movies of 2016. So, for my list personally, it's a mixture of favorite movies, but also movies I thought were the best. So, some movies are higher just because I enjoyed them more, but I didn't put them as number 1.
Same here. Like on mine, it's mostly favorites, but I think the top 2 or 3 are or not the top 3, top 2 are the best movies of last year.
Alright, so we're going to list some honorable mentions first. So, La La Land is my first honorable mention because he told me to go see it.
Yeah.
And then my friend Natalie told me to go see it. And I'm not a huge musical person, but I was thoroughly entertained throughout that entire movie. Like, I love the colors in that movie.
I love musicals, and I haven't seen a great musical in a very, very long time, but as soon as I saw the movie, I went right back into the theater and saw it again.
Deadpool's another honorable mention for me, just because, like, that movie is, like, it's another, like, super entertaining movie. Like, it's pretty basic plot, but, I mean, for the movie it is, I think it works fine. And, like, it knows what it is,
Yeah.
and it has all the fun it can with it. Kubo and Two Strings is another honorable mention. Thought that was really good. Like, I love Laika. Like, Paranorman's probably one of my favorite movies. Coraline was really good. Box Trolls was a movie. But I love their style, and I just really enjoyed the story and just the design of it all. Did you ever see Kubo?
Yeah, that's Legend of Zelda.
When I first saw the trailer for Moana, I really wasn't into it. But the second trailer where, like, she's a baby walking around the ocean, that's the one that got me interested.
Thing The Rock is in, so that's what got me into Moana.
And then my last honorable mention is Arrival. Arrival was the last movie of 2016 that I saw. I kind of liked how it's just, like, people interacting with aliens, but, like, it's not, like, Independence Day kind of stuff. Like, it's kind of new. Like, we don't instantly shoot them. I mean, at one point, spoilers, like, they get blowed up at one point.
Yeah.
But, still, it's fine. Like, everyone did really good in that movie. The twist surprised me. Like, I honestly wasn't expecting that at all. And it took me a second to be like, I don't know if I like this. But the more I thought about it, I was like, you know what? No, because it makes you ask a really important question about how you would treat that situation.
Right.
And I was like, good on you, movie, for making people think for once.
Mm-hmm. In my top 5, my first favorite movie of 2016 is Magnificent Seven. I did not expect that movie to be so good. My only gripe with it was just a tad bit too long.
Yeah.
It's like 2 hours and 12 minutes, isn't it?
It's just about.
Yeah. But other than that, I loved everything about it, and that even made me watch the original.
Yeah, I like Magnificent Seven. That was probably one of the more fun Western summer movies.
Mm-hmm.
My number 5 is Hunt for the Wilder People.
Ooh.
Did you see that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. I really like the story, just how unnecessarily extreme everything gets over the course of the movie. Like, It just starts with a kid running away, which leads to the grandpa finding him in the woods, which leads to the grandpa breaking his legs. They're stuck out there. Then, like, the Child Protective Services of New Zealand comes and finds him, thinks he's been kidnapped. Then it's a hunt, then it's a manhunt. Then they think he's a rapist.
It happens, man.
I mean, like, that movie just goes insane, and it's funny as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that movie is just delightful in every sense of the word.
I love Nice Guys.
Nice Guys was really good.
You had Ryan Gosling, Russell Crowe, and Shane Black.
Yeah, it's 70s porn.
That's all I have to say. It's one of the most underrated movies, like, ever, because it's so good. Everyone said it was good.
And no one went to go see it.
No one went to go see it. No one still talks about it. But I know, like, me and you, we love it. Chris Stuckman loves it.
If you're watching this, Chris Stuckman, we totally watch you. And Jeremy Johns.
Yeah, but, I mean, I just think it was written, like, perfectly. Like, everything structurally flowed together well, and I loved it.
Alright, my number 4 is 10 Cloverfield Lane. That originally wasn't in my top 5, but I had to, like, rethink about it, and I was like, you know what? No, this movie is definitely my top 5, because it's basically set in one location for, like, 90% of the movie.
Yeah.
And wow. Like, it's probably the most intense movie you'll watch in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Like, John Goodman is scary. Like, he's like America's dad, but like in this movie he's like America. But in this movie he's America's creepy uncle. And again, it's kind of like a rival with the twist. At first, it took me a second to kind of like, but I was like, no, it's a Cloverfield movie. Why am I quite like this? Makes complete sense. Like, I don't know why I would think otherwise.
Yeah, my number 3 is Captain America: Civil War. I have gone on record on my own channel that I've seen this movie 11 times.
You saw it, 11 times in theaters or 11 times in general?
11 times in general.
Oh, okay. I was saying...
In theaters, 4 times.
Okay.
I have an unhealthy obsession with that movie. It's not good for me. But I love it. Spider-Man, to me, was the best part of it. Mm-hmm. Black Panther was... Oh, can't wait for the movie. And that's coming from someone that knows this much about Black Panther. Airport fight scene had me excited.
You can say wet.
Well, I don't know if I was wet for that. I was definitely wet for the last fight.
Like,
oh my god.
I'm not kidding, like, I'm pretty sure I was puckering, like, during that fight scene.
Yeah, man, what Marvel did to me with that movie.
You alright?
Yes, you can go now.
Do you need a moment?
I need a napkin, that's what I need.
Okay, my number 3 is Zootopia.
Yeah!
Zootopia is amazing, and like Kingsman and Captain America Civil War, I got that shit on Blu-ray the day it came out. Like, I pre-ordered it. As much as I like Moana, you can argue, like, the message in Zootopia isn't anything new. Like, oh, like, don't be prejudiced or whatever. But I think it's done in a way where kids can easily understand it, and now, even if they don't know what it means, they'll be able to catch it, but it's easily entertainable to adults. Mm-hmm. And Disney's always really good at that.
I thought that movie was casted, like, perfectly.
Yeah, like... Because you kind of made fun of, like, Jason Bateman playing the fox. Like, of course he plays the fox. But he does it really well. Yeah. So, I mean, like, as much as you want to stereotype it, it works.
Yeah. Sorry, Jason Bateman. My number 2 is Moonlight.
I never saw Moonlight.
Oh, you should. That movie is damn near perfect, in my opinion. Like, I can't find a single thing wrong with that movie. And the only reason why it's not my number 1 is because... I had more fun with the movie that is my number 1. But Mahershala Ali, I think that's how you pronounce his name.
His name's like right here.
Right down there.
Yeah.
And then Naomi Harris did perfect.
Her name's over here.
Oh, that's nice. And it's just such a real story. I mean, you're growing up, you have a crackhead mother.
Oh.
Yeah.
I knew what...
Well, I don't have a crackhead.
I don't have one.
And it was shot so... I'm gonna stop now. Because I need another napkin.
Okay. My number 2 is Captain America Civil War. If not my first, at least my second favorite Marvel movie. And I understand some of the criticism that it gets. Because a lot of it was like... There's a lot of plot details going on, and maybe sometimes it doesn't add up. But the movie definitely makes up for it in entertainment value. Mm-hmm. And I think, like, if you're gonna have a convoluted plot, at least make it entertaining. Because, like, in one of my worst movies list, there's a movie where...
Oh, yeah.
Where a movie does the exact opposite of that. I'll let you know when it happens. Don't guess it. Don't spoil it. They have to watch both videos to know everything. But no, like, Civil War, like, the action's done really, really well. Everyone kind of, like, has their little moment. Like, it works as a Captain America movie, even though everyone's in it. Except Thor and Hulk, but still. Like, they have 12 superheroes in it, and you can still tell it's a Captain America movie.
Yeah.
It's like Avengers 2.5, but also Captain America. And I think just by that aspect alone, you can tell it's balanced pretty well. And, I mean, everyone plays their part really well. Spider-Man, Black Panther, and Ant-Man. They're not even main focuses in the movie. Black Panther kind of is. But like Ant-Man and Spider-Man are basically in there for the airport scene, and they're like the best part of the movie.
I think I'm gonna watch it for a 12th time.
I mean, I have it. It's like right over there.
Oh, don't do that to me. My number one is Arrival.
Woo!
Good
choice.
That movie really spoke to me, like, on a personal level. I think, like, that was one of the movies that I saw at the right time in my life, and I only saw it, like, 2 months ago. But it really was, you know, deeper than just, oh, aliens are here, we need to find out why. It was about communication, it was about, you know, humans connecting with each other. I loved what Villeneuve did with the, you know, the twist that happened that is kind of spoiled at the beginning of the movie, and that I was like, whoa,
yeah, like, you don't even catch it.
Yeah, I didn't notice that at
like
all.
I thought it was like the opposite of what was happening.
Yeah. Amy Adams, she's probably my favorite actress today.
Yeah, she did really fucking good in that movie.
Yeah, I love Forrest Whitaker, but in small doses, and he needs to keep playing roles like this, like he did in Arrival, because I don't like when he leads movies. I just like when he co-stars in movies. The aliens were awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I love the genius little squid ink thing.
Yeah.
That's their language.
That was pretty cool.
Everything about Arrival was pretty much perfect.
I would agree. It's pretty damn good. And my number one is The Nice Guys.
What?
Although I did see Captain America Civil War 3 times in the theaters, and I've seen it way more than The Nice Guys, I would definitely say Nice Guys is probably the best movie I saw in 2016. Like you were saying how like it's really well written.
Yeah.
And it's like it's funny. Like it's super funny, but like it knows when to be serious, and it doesn't feel forced out of nowhere. Like, it's a detective movie that, like, you get to, like, kind of not interact with, but you feel like you're in there, like, trying to figure it out with them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's done really well. And I've always loved, like, older movies, like, style-wise, plus, like, the espionage detective aspect. So, I mean, Shane Black has always been entertaining.
Shane Black is awesome.
And so all those things mixed together just make for like a really visually fun movie, and then plus the writing's really good, so you have a good balance of visual and the storytelling. Yeah. And I'm very upset that it bombed at the box office.
Yeah.
So go rent the movie and buy it so it has money in like DVDs like and stuff, so we can get another Nice Guys. So everyone go buy The Nice Guys, watch it, buy it again, and make sure it gets enough money so we can get that.
Yep.
Alright, so those were our top 10, or I guess in total, our top 5 best movies of 2016. And hopefully 2017 will be better. The worst movies of 2016 will be uploaded pretty soon, so keep an eye out for that, and thank you for watching. Also, go to Ryan's channel.
Yay.
Alright, bye-bye.